Wagwan, what's great? Chef John Morris again, man, presenting to you how to make your very own Valentine's dinner at home. Yeah, man, eh?
Me know about sardine, mackerel, bully beef, chicken foot, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
Forget about going out to dine. How about making your very own? Surprise your loved one. There's nothing like a good home cooked meal, and I'm here to help in that department. So today I want to present to you my cheesy roasted red pepper and spinach stuffed chicken breast served with some deep fried mashed potatoes. Yes, deep fried mashed potatoes. I know what you're thinking. Deep fried mashed potatoes. Yeah, man, I'm going to be showing you how I do that, and of course I'm going to serve that up with some roasted tomatoes on the vine, so you cannot afford to miss that. Hit that subscribe button if you're not yet a subscriber, and hit that like button if you're down to making your own home cooked meal. I wish all the lovers out there happy Valentine's Day. So forward, let me show you what I'm going. I have here whole chicken that I'm going to be using, right? I want to take the breast off as well as the thighs and then debone the thigh. Alright, so I'm just going to cut the breast. First of all, I'm going to cut it in two. So you find that joint bone there in the middle of the chest. Just run your knife along. So find that joint bone in the wing. We'll just cut it. We're going to keep the wing attached to the breast. As I said before, you can skip this method and just buy the chicken breast that's already cut. So now that we have the breast off, just going to remove the wing now. Just going to cut it right in the joint and remove the flat part of the wing. So this is what we're left with, right? Just going to sear this skin off to get like a nice finish. So we're not going to remove the skin. I'm keeping the wing part attached for presentation purposes. For the dark meat now, you just crack it like that to find the joint bone. You run your knife right down the joint bone like that. Remove the excess skin. So now I have that joint bone going, right? Next up, I want to just debone this. So find that bone in the thigh. Just pull it back like that. Take the meat from the bone. Just work my way around that bone. And I already have a video out that will give you in-depth details as to how to achieve this at home. How to debone your very own chicken. Use your hand at this point and pull it off just like this. Alright, so you're left with that bone. All you do now is just push your finger in and pull it back out. So there you go. And that's the thigh. So for those who may like dark meat over white meat, you can do this, right? So I've gotten these washed already with some lime and vinegar, right? So now I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon and a half of all-purpose seasoning. So I'm going to go in with some black pepper, about half teaspoon, garlic powder, and half teaspoon onion powder. I'm going to go in with a sprinkle of thyme leaves, and we're just going to mix that all together. Just going to add some ground paprika for color. Half teaspoon just the same. Rub it in, rub it in. Alright, so you're going to get that deboning knife or a paring knife, just something small enough. Right where the wing is attached to the breast, pierce your knife in. Put your hand flat, keep your knife steady in place, and you create a gap in the middle, ensuring not to pierce the skin. You want to make room, you want to go even with the sides because you don't want one side to be too thin. You don't want to burst it because you don't want that cheese oozing out, right? So you see that opening? I got that opening, still have this intact. My finger is not coming out the skin, so that's what you want. For the thigh now, you don't have to do that with the thigh because remember we deboned it already. You have that gap in there where you can stuff. So this right here is a Scotch bonnet cheddar cheese, and trust me, it's very tasty. It has that kick to it if you're down for spices, right? And I'm using, of course, some regular mozzarella cheese to give it that stretch when you cut into the chicken breast. So I'm going to grab my chicken breast again, skin side down. So I get my spinach. These were already washed. Get about 5 leaves of this spinach. Lay them out like that. Our Scotch bonnet cheddar and that mozzarella. Then I'm going to go in with my roasted red peppers. You can get this to buy in Walmart or any of your local grocery store. This is basically one red pepper, but I'm going to use half in each. Put that on top. Just roll it up like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, as I said. Get your breast, open it up, and just stuff that. And this is how I get my chicken breast stuffed. And look at that, it's firm, and the wing on there just gives it a nice little finish. And to finish that, we're going with some basil leaf. Sprinkle that on top. Alright, so for the thigh now, the same rule applies. I'm just gonna stuff that right down in the leg. Leave out enough to come right through the thigh. You just sort of overlap that. If you have like a cooking cord, you can use that to tie up the thigh. Just flip that over, just to let it sit and seal. So there you have it, that's a thigh for those who likes the dark meat. And of course, buzz up the thing with some basil. So here I have my cast iron skillet, and the first thing you want to do, ensure the pot is hot before you add your oil. Then we're gonna go in with some cooking oil, about 3 tablespoons, and I'm gonna add my chicken breast, skin side down first. At this point you want to preheat your oven to 380 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're not going to cook these in the crock. We just want to sear them to get like a nice color on them, right? So you know it's ready about a minute to a minute and a half. You try to lift it up, and if it comes up easily, you know it's ready to turn it over like that. Because we got that color. We're not trying to cook it, we're just trying to get that color. I'm just going to remove these now and put them in a casserole dish. Remember, we're not trying to cook them, just need color. I'm just gonna rinse that bowl that we did the chicken in and add the liquid with about 2 tablespoons of liquid, nothing too much, because the chicken will produce its own liquid. Alright, so we're just gonna wrap that up with some tin foil. So we do this so that it doesn't dry out. We're gonna stick this in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. So in that same skillet, we're gonna saute about half of an onion. I'm gonna add half teaspoon of garlic. I'm gonna go in with a tablespoon of butter. And keep it on low heat so you don't want to burn your onions and garlic. Tablespoon of all-purpose flour. So once you get that flour incorporated in, we're gonna go in with a cup and a half. 35% whipping cream. And mix that in. Gonna season to taste. Sprinkle of black pepper. 1 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. Gonna get half teaspoon of basil in there, and a dash of Parmesan cheese. You don't want to put too much because the Parmesan cheese itself is very salty. Gonna go in with half cup of chicken stock. You can click that link above and it will show you how we prepare our very own chicken stock. Tablespoon, your choice, of white wine. And while that's thickening up, just gonna blend out a bit of that roasted red pepper just to get a bit of that flavor in there. Pepper that we have, just gonna use about 1 piece. Drop that in there. Just gonna go with a tablespoon of our chicken stock, just to help the blending process. Put that up. Get a bit of that roasted red pepper flavor in there, and also to change the color of our sauce to a rosé looking sauce. Leave this to simmer on very low heat and check it in between that 7 minutes to ensure that it's not sticking, right? So in the meantime, we're gonna work on that deep fried mashed potato. Forward, let me show you what I'm going. You want to get yourself some mashed potato, right? And if you want to learn how we made this nice cheesy mashed potato, click that link above and it will take you right over there. So to get this mashed potato deep fried, get yourself some spring roll pastry. Look for the end, and just rip off a piece. Be gentle with it. And if you're very new to this, you want to keep the pastry in the bag as soon as you take out 1 sheet, because they go dry easily and they will break up. You have the pastry in a diamond shape towards you. You're gonna go in with a tablespoon of your mashed potato. You get the pastry, you pull it up and you fold it over the mashed potato, tuck it under and roll. Now at this point you have the advantage to stretch out that mashed potato into the wrap to the thickness and length that you prefer. Give that a 3rd roll, and again when you tuck it under, you're going to squeeze it together to keep it firm in place. Now this brings us to the middle of the pastry. You're going to fold each side in like this, in like that. Use a finger, stop right here under, and you roll. When you reach about 1 inch, you're going to get some water. You just rub it on there, not too much, and then you just seal it off. So that's how you get this perfect roll. So you repeat this process until you use up all your mashed potatoes and get the desired amount that you want. Alright, so now we're gonna fry these until golden brown and ensure that yours is at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So there, these are nice and golden brown. Just gonna remove those from the oil. Put them on a plate with paper towel. Gonna strain this sauce off. You realize how nice and thick we got that sauce by reduction as well as the root. And that's what you don't want in your sauce. Where you got the flavor and the color from them, you don't want that texture, right? So you have a nice silky smooth sauce to work with. Keep this on minimum until you're ready to serve it because you don't want it to get too thick on you. Now what you want to do to ensure that it's cooked, turn on the thermometer and place it at the thickest point to 165 thereabout, and your chicken is ready to go. Right? We're going to go in with some olive oil on our tomatoes on the vine. And we're going to sprinkle a bit of salt and pepper just to bring out that flavor in it. Just like that. Our skillet is already hot. That excess oil that's in the bowl, pour that in. Just merely roasting these just to get some color and to bring out the sweetness out of them. And there you have it. How to prepare your very own Valentine's dinner at home. Here on Morristown Cooking It. Once again, thank you very much for watching. And do remember to hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos like this. Until next time, safe travel on the gravel. And go and big up on yourself.
Let me see another dinner for later. But know you're fast, girl, you never tell me. Cause any man can feed you. So that's why you always take me to the kitchen. Yeah, yeah, yeah.